Hi, Weather Joey here with your bottom of the South Island weather recap and forecast for Monday, April 18th, 2022, and it's the day after Easter. I hope y'all out there had a lovely Easter. I hope you're having Easter and celebrating the meaning of Easter in the future. We had a pretty nice Easter with family and friends around here, with nephews and cousins and things, so that was kind of nice, although we're still freezing. I would have worn my down jacket, that black one, but it would have been the third week in a row. We're still cold. So I got this on. Signs of spring out there, but not a lot of signs of spring weather-wise. But anyway, we'll get into that. More. We're talking about, we'll be talking about a recap from last week, where we missed and where we're headed for this week. And actually, as we head into this April, it's looking like the coolest, as the last half of April, it looks like we're into the coolest April since 2011, which is 10 to 12 years ago. So fairly cool, not unusual. I mean, kind of unusual, but not way out there and off the radar, because we've had cool Aprils before. But it just feels like, compared to last year, this time last year, we were in beautiful sun, summery weather. We had a week-long stretch of summer weather that was gorgeous. So I think everybody around here is kind of missing that. Plants and animals, they're still going. They're coming out strong, but it looks like there's plenty of moisture out there, so they're going to have a good growing season this year, unlike last year. Anyway, more on that later. Before we get started, I'd like to take this opportunity, as always, to thank and acknowledge the first peoples of this land, the First Nations, from North Saanich to Sooke and beyond, for allowing us to live, work, and play on their beautiful traditional territories. We thank you so much. Yeah. So looking back at our last forecast, really, as we got into last week, we talked in our last forecast, the dominating feature was low pressure, cool low pressure sitting over the south coast. Like, cool enough last week that we had periods of snow on some mornings, mixed rain and snow for mid-April. Ugh. We're just not looking for that. We're looking for more warmth, but that stuck around, and it stuck around longer than we thought. We thought it'd be clearing out by last Friday. It carried on through Friday and into Saturday with cool, cloudy, sometimes showery weather. So that was Saturday the 16th, a couple days ago. It was still hanging around. By the end of the day, it had been not clearing out, but moving off to the east. And what we had was just a little break coming in that set up over overnight Saturday and into Sunday. Not a strong high pressure or anything, a little bit of surface high pressure, but enough to give us dry and kind of sunny weather for Easter morning, which was nice. It came in from the southwest as opposed to the west, which we had forecast. Came in from the southwest, and part of that was because we saw a little low forming. I'll talk about that in a second. But that held on for most of yesterday. However, what we saw was a strong little low pressure spinning up off the coast, the central coast here, and that brought a front coming in from the southwest that really saw increasing clouds through the day. No real rain until today, which is Monday the 18th. So just a little break on that Easter Sunday. And what we've got now is this kind of west or south-southwest, north-northeast front slowly crossing the coast today. Cool weather, cool rain. Most of the south coast is getting lots, a good dump of rain and wind. I don't know if you can hear it out there right now, but the wind's going in Victoria. We're in a little bit of a rain shadow here, which Victoria sometimes gets to in that southerly flow as the winds come through and the front crosses. But most of the south coast is a miserable day. It's still not that user-friendly out today, really. So this low is hanging around, giving us this wet Monday. By tomorrow, however, we're going to see this low fill. And Tuesday, we'll see more of a west-southwest flow. And things should ease to showers. We might still see some showers in behind there and drying out through the day. Now, as we get in towards Wednesday, we're still going to stay dry on Wednesday, but we got another little low, or bigger low actually, coming down. It looks like it's going to really dive towards the Pacific Northwest here. And this should bring another front coming through with increasing clouds for Wednesday. Now this will park itself or say sort of linger in through Thursday with flow around and a bit more of a, I'm going to change this to green, a bit more of a southerly flow for Wednesday evening and into Thursday with a sort of a wet, showery, cloudy, but like I said, a bit more mild as we get into later Wednesday and Thursday. So keeping us wet, keeping us unhappy about our future, but it looks like the future could get better for later in the week because this low looks like it'll move on, and what we've got is a return to a west-southwest flow. Now, will that bring warm weather? Will that bring showers? The main driver of this flow is new low pressure, fairly deep low pressure moving into the Gulf of Alaska for Friday, bringing this west-southwest flow. Now it's going to start off though quite nice and dry, and actually with this low we've got surface high pressure building in for Friday and into Saturday and hopefully into Sunday. And as this sets up, we're going to see temperatures rise with that a little bit. Now the sun this time of year is pretty strong, so we may start off with some moisture, excuse me, but the sun should be burning that through. And though it's not a strong high pressure, we're looking for mainly sunny skies by Saturday and on into Sunday and rising temperatures nicely. So still more of spring-like temperatures. We're not getting into summer or anything up near 20 degrees or anything, but still being driven by this. And that's on into the weekend. However, by next Sunday night, Monday, if this ridge doesn't hold, which we're hoping it will, it doesn't look like it will, eventually this will send a front through later on Sunday and likely into Monday, which will bring another bout of rain. And the general pattern looks like it'll continue from this direction, but that's too far in the future really to get a sense of what the last week of April will really be like. But I imagine it's going to be fairly seasonal and spring-like, which could likely bring us to overall the coolest April we've had since 2011. So reviewing, we've got plenty of precipitation for April, really a lot of moisture to keep us in a good growing season for you out there. And when the sun hits, I know you're just going to go boom and send it all out. The grass this year is probably going to be really high. And so that moisture should last into a good growing season. So much better than last year for you guys, I think, from my perspective, because last year was really dry, the spring, and I just felt badly. And then we hit the summer heat. So we'll see how this year goes, and we're rooting for you, and we're thinking of you out there. And I've been out in the trails, cleaning up all the wind blow, or the blow down, and trimming things up and sweeping and getting the trails all nicely so we can enjoy them together throughout the summer. Anyway, I hope that helps out. I've been talking a lot. Hope it helps out, and as always, may the forecast be with you.